Hey everybody, it's Ananda Leeke. And so the first live stream that I did, the volume did not work. So I am back doing a shorter version of what I did earlier this evening. It's really important for me to check in with everybody, just to check in about your digital wellness. First of all, what is digital wellness? Digital wellness is using technology in mindful, intentional, and healthy ways. And it's something that I have a lot of experience not doing, which is how I learned how to do it mindfully, intentionally, and healthy. Um, May is Digital Wellness Month. It is an opportunity for those of us at the Thriving Mindfully Academy to really go deeper into how are we using technology? What is technology's impact on our spirits, our hearts, our minds, our bodies, our breath, our life, our career, and our work? And one of the ways that we're looking at digital wellness is how are we impacted by the news? I know today I spent a lot of time offline, and one of the reasons why is because the past several months I've spent a lot of time reacting and hustling, and it all is related to COVID 19 and trying to take care of myself, making sure that I'm in connection, in contact with family, friends, clients, colleagues, staying up on what's happening in the news, participating in online retreats and moon circles and church services and um, fun times, the different Instagram live sessions that people have had, participating in meditation, all of these different things. And what I found, even in hustling and reacting to pivot in how I serve people through Ananda Leeke Consulting and Thriving Mindfully Academy, we did a really quick pivot in March, and we weren't scheduled to do the launch of the Thriving Mindfully Academy until much later in the year. But because of what was happening and the calls I was having with clients as I was checking in and with family and friends, I decided that we were going to do a soft launch and put our outline, some things that were kind of done, but not done in the way that I would have liked. We went ahead and moved forward because we saw a need and we wanted to serve and we wanted to make sure that we supported folks just like you and ourselves with mindfulness, self care, and wellness resources. So we launched Soft. And in all of that, I'm realizing in the past week and a half how much energy that has taken, and that really wasn't the best approach for me, and it's not going to be the approach for me as I move forward. It got done. It is what it is. um, I learned some lessons in that process, and now I am in a place of reset. And that's one of the reasons why I offered the spring reset online retreat on Memorial Day. And it's another reason why I'm leading the Digital Wellness 101 webinar on May 27th, as well as offering it again on May 30th and then on June the 3rd. And then today, after I had several conversations with clients and family and friends, I decided to take what has been coming to me in my heart in terms of a reset. And my reset is surrounded around the theme of joy and making sure that I'm grounded in joy in how I love, how I live, how I work, how I share, how I serve, how I create. If it doesn't have joy as the grounding piece, then it ain't gonna get done, y'all. It ain't gonna get did. It's got to have joy in it. I have to have that. That has to be something that I stay committed to for the next 7 months. Joy. It has to have joy in it. And when I'm talking about joy, I'm talking about opening my heart to receiving joy, experiencing joy, and expressing joy. And right now, I'm holding on to my rose quartz crystal and my malachite crystal. And rose quartz is a great stone for the heart chakra. That is also great for loving kindness, all forms of love, compassion. Um, and then malachite is another stone that's great for the heart chakra, and it's also great for transformation. And so, malachite for me represents transforming the fear, the doubt, the anger, all of the things that I've been feeling as a result of what's been happening in the news to African Americans, to Latinos, to Asians, to Native Americans, to poor people, to folks that are on the front lines and how they are disrespected or mistreated or not honored with pay, to how there's all kinds of stuff happening in America, police brutality, the way we're treating the land, mistreating the land, the way we're mistreating each other. I mean, the disparities between wealth, how wealth is set up, the politics. I could go on and on and on. And for me, in order for me to continue to be on this planet in this time, I needed to step back and reset and ask myself, my higher self, my spirit, what is it that you need in order to move forward in all parts of your life? And what kept coming in meditation and yoga and Reiki and tapping and journaling was joy. And so that's where I'm at. I'm also holding this beautiful heart stone that I received from a wonderful man that passes out hearts in Sedona, Arizona. We were hiking in Sedona last August, and as we were going up to one of the vortexes with our Native American sister friend who was leading us and guiding us through some shamanic healing and meditation and just reflection, he gave us a heart. And I kept the heart. And I keep it as a reminder for loving kindness and compassion for myself and others, and also for joy, because that trip represented joy for me. And tonight, I wanted to lead us in a very short meditation on joy using one of my favorite sound tools. It's the Koshi chimes, and this one is the air chime. We're in the Gemini season of the year, if you're into astrology like I am. And Gemini is a sign of the air that comes from us, from our lungs. It governs the lungs. And air is happening when we breathe in the air, the breath of life. And joy for me begins with the breath. We're here, we're alive. So I'll also share an excerpt from a poem entitled Joy, the Psalm of Our Lives, from my book, That Which Awakens Me. It's my mindful creativity memoir. You can go to anandaleeke.com/books to find out more about it. And so wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I invite you to take a breath with me. Pause and come into a comfortable seated, standing, or laying position. I'm backing up. I'm in my Chakra Castle kitchen. It is really an opportunity for me to come to the edge of my chair so that I'm seated upright. For me, that works at this point in the day, the evening. This is all for the night owls if you're watching live. And if you want to stand, allow yourself to notice how your body feels from the feet all the way up to the crown of the head if you need to ground yourself. Grounding yourself by creating some space in between your legs so that you feel rooted. And if you're laying down, allowing the body to press itself gently into the surface. And then if you'd like, you can close your eyes if that feels good. If you want to keep your eyes open, just lowering your gaze slightly. Noticing how the body feels. Paying attention to any sensations in the body, any tingling, tension, or tightness, just noticing that, those sensations. And then shifting your awareness to the sounds from where you are, the sounds that you may hear from where I'm at. I know my windows are open and you may hear my neighbors, the fire station, the police station, the sounds of cars. But just noticing the sounds. And then becoming aware of your thoughts, just focusing on the thoughts, witnessing them, remembering that meditation is this practice of befriending the mind. It's observing the thoughts, not pushing them away or silencing them, just being with the thoughts as they are. And then inviting you to take 3 big breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, and I'll guide us. Breathing deeply in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Allowing your breath to return to its normal state. And then noticing how the breath feels as it enters and exits your body. And then tuning into the sound of these koshi chimes and allowing the sounds to take you to the next moments. Bringing one hand to your heart if that feels comfortable. And then inviting the quality of joy into your heart. And then listening to this excerpt from the poem, Joy, the Psalm of Our Lives. Joy is everywhere when you breathe. Joy is everywhere when you pray, you meditate, you chant, and practice yoga. Joy is everywhere when you release things, people, and experiences that no longer serve your highest good. Joy is everywhere when you affirm divine order, when you decide to dream big and live out your big dreams. Joy is everywhere when you salute your own divinity and the divinity of others by saying namaste. Joy is everywhere when you create, when you listen, when you bless, when you give thanks, when you praise, when you learn, when you teach. Joy is everywhere when you rest. Joy is everywhere when you laugh and you have fun, when you're humble, when you think, speak, and act from a center of love and truth. Joy is everywhere when you have faith, when you expect the best, when you're calm in the midst of strife, when you declare divine abundance, when you reach out to help and serve. Joy is everywhere when you smile, when you give, and when you receive. Joy is everywhere when you have the courage to live freely in the Spirit. Taking a deep breath in and then out, releasing your hand, taking one more deep breath in and then out, and then opening your eyes, bringing some movement to your body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, stretching the feet and the hands, rolling your wrists, your ankles, stretching one leg at a time, stretching one arm at a time, maybe even bringing one hand up, another hand up. If you can, pressing palms together, bringing them down into your heart center. Dropping your chin to your chest. And just appreciating yourself for being here this evening. And then lifting your head, placing your hands near or somewhere on your body. And before we close out, I just want to offer a few things. So, one of the things that I'm doing as I reset my 2020 and tap into my intention to live from the center of joy in my heart in what I choose to think, feel, say, and do, and how I serve, how I love, how I learn, how I grow, how I create in the next 7 months, is making sure that everyone has an opportunity to, everyone that's interested has an opportunity to participate in the offerings that I have scheduled for the rest of May and June. And there are two different events that I'm just offering a couple times because of the impact that the retreat has had on folks and the responses that I've gotten to folks that are signing up for the retreat that will be offered again on May 31st, Sunday from 2 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the Reset 2020 or the 2020 Reset Online Retreat. That's the way to say it. Um, And also again on Saturday, June the 6th from 2 to 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. People are telling me that they need to reset and that this is important. And so we're offering it at three different investment options. You can invest $98 in your self care, or $88 in your self care, or you can pay what you can in a donation to invest in your self care to participate. So just know that there are three different options for you. You choose the one that works best for you. That's on you. Invite your family and friends to sign up. Uh, and then the second event that I'm leading three times is the Digital Wellness 101 webinar. And that is a webinar that is here to help you create tech life balance. If you have been feeling overwhelmed, if you're struggling, if you're stressed out because of the time that you've been spending online, the news that you're consuming, the responsibilities that you have through your career, through your business, through your community organizations, the homeschooling that you've been doing, if you've been on Zoom or Google Meet or any other video conferencing and you're all tapped out from the video experience, if you have just felt the need to check in with family and friends more on social media and it's wearing you out, sign up for the Digital Wellness 101 webinar and come into the community and share what's been going on with you and take advantage of the resources that we're providing and helping you to create a digital wellness plan that you can expand as you grow, as you find things out in your own life, you can adjust it, but be a part of it. Set a digital wellness intention with us and begin to create a digital wellness plan that you can use for the next 7 months as you navigate 2020. So the sessions will be held on May 27th from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Also on May 30th from 10:30 to 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. And then again on June 3rd from 7 to 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can go to anandaleeke.com/wellness to get more information. You can also look in the description of this video, and wherever you found this video, you can probably get the links. I'm sure I'm going to include them. So check it all out. As always, I want to thank you for tuning in, and may you tap into the breath of life and find joy in your breath and allow that breath to open up your heart as you breathe and as you move into each moment that is coming for the rest of May and into June and the rest of the year. May you use your breath, your mindfulness and self-care practices and your wellness experiences to tap into the joy that's in your life, waiting for you to find it. I know for myself, I'm using the next several months and my mindfulness, self-care, and wellness practices to help me uncover the treasure trove of joy in my life. So I'm on a treasure hunt for joy in my life and keeping my eyes open so that I can experience that joy so I don't miss it. Because when I tap into the joy in my heart, then that allows me to have a wellspring of joy and it blesses others. So joy is my gateway into gratitude and grace, and I offer that to you. May we all tap into our hearts and experience more joy, and may we be grateful for that and transform whatever it is that we're feeling that is the opposite of joy into growth opportunities that lead us back to our hearts. If you need help, ask. The universe is there. If you want more resources in the form of help from the Thriving Mindfully Academy and me, go on over to anandaleeke.com/academy. There are tons of resources there for you. Check it out. You can go to the Thriving Mindfully podcast and hear more guided meditations and get more tips on mindfulness, self care, and wellness, head over to soundcloud.com/Ananda-Leek. If you're looking for an online community to be a part of, join the A Mindful Cup of Tea Facebook group. It's located at facebook.com/groups/mindful cup of tea, like the tea you drink. If you want to know more about my book, That Which Awakens Me, and my book, Digital Sisterhood, which is really where the digital wellness webinar idea came from. It's my mindful technology memoir. And in the book, I give you the inside scoop on how I learned for the umpteenth time in 2010 that I needed to have a digital wellness plan. And I actually got one as a result of being burnt out yet again. I had had several burnout experiences, but this time with the support of my life coach, Yael Flesberg, I heeded her call and I created a digital wellness plan. So you'll get the story and you'll also get the details of how you can create it. You can go on over to Amazon and you can go to anandaleeke.com/books to learn more about both books and the third book, which is a yoga inspired novel, Love's Troubadours. And it is about a yoga teacher who's kind of like me, but not like me, and how she navigates the ups and downs of her life with mindfulness, self care, Reiki, art, music, the support of family, friends, and a therapist, travel, and even online dating. So check it all out at anandaleeke.com/books. So I'm going to let you go. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to do more Thriving Mindfully live on YouTube as well as Instagram. And I'll be sharing a schedule in June and July and August as I tap into my joy. And feed myself so that I can show up as a joy ambassador of sorts in the things that I am called to share with you in my service at the Thriving Mindfully Academy and Ananda Leeke Consulting. So may we all continue to embrace thriving mindfully in everything that we think, feel, say, and do. Namaste, y'all. Thanks. See you all on the next time. Bye.